Um, Last time I um, I saw him, my relationship with my brothers, my stepbrothers, was really, really good. But we always knew that there was that thin line of like, there are stepbrothers or my stepfather. But we, between us, we always took care of each other. Like when we were young, we, as normal brothers and sisters, we fought. Um, we took trips together. We were there, me and my brother, my youngest, um, Kevin. We used to pretty much kind of play around. So the year passed by. My mother and my sister and my younger brother decided to go to Ecuador. So when we were there, um, that was pretty much where the first time with me, I remember my younger brother uh, got drunk with me. I took him out. He had drank before. It wasn't that he drank with me for the first time. But we went out. I showed him around, and because in Ecuador they don't really care about how old you are, as long as you act responsible and you have money, you can pretty much go to a bar or club or things like that. So I remember this particularly because I remember I had a great time with my brother. I showed him some of my friends. Everybody was very interested in meeting him because he was very tall for his age. He was very good looking guy as well. So, I remember that time. We had a great time. We got drunk. I remember taking care of home. And that was the one time that I can say that I remember clearly having a great, great time with my brother when we were kids. It wasn't until like in the middle of I was probably 25 years old, and I came to Denver to visit my family from the military because I was going to be stationed in Germany. And it was that one time that like I sort of heard that my brother had been hanging out with some very, very bad people who were doing cocaine, who were selling pills and some other type of drugs, and that they were kind of concerned about him. So I talked to him, and he made me feel very confident that he was doing good and he wasn't involved in things like that, and he seemed that he had everything under control. Last time I um, I saw him was I was at this party in Denver, and I was leaving this club, and I remember clearly seeing him, and he we saw each other. I was happy. I gave him a hug, and I remember he asked me to go to this party with him, and I was with some friends, all my age and everything, and I told him I was like, oh, I can. I'm with some friends and all, but I'll see you again. I'm going to Germany when I come back, or, or you. Um, that was the last time face to face that I ever saw my brother. It was about 5 a.m. in the morning. My older brother calls me, and he says, you need to come home. Um, Kevin is dead. The next day, from Germany, we went straight to Denver. My brother picked me up from the airport, and I asked him, I was like, what happened? What's going on? And they just told me that, he had a heart attack. I didn't quite understood why so young and heart attack, like, but eventually it came out that his heart had failed because he had so many drugs in his system. He had cocaine, heroin, um, obviously weed, and among other things that he had been consuming throughout years or throughout time. That was seriously something that like really changed our entire family lives. We actually all got very, very close to each other. We finally like got more involved with the family. We were finally more in each other's life, but in like we weren't in each other's life to kind of be nosy. Like, well, no, we were in each other's life more like, how are you? What's going on with you? Do you need some help? We actually finally starting asking the right questions instead of saying, oh, get over it. Like, stop being lazy or stop being doing this. We changed our mentality because we knew that we had to like get more involved with each other. We had to change all those things. And it was really, really sad that, the youngest, he was extremely funny. Everybody loved him. So I know that now I don't take for granted anything that when I see a friend with drugs or I see friends involved with alcohol, I now more than ever I try to let them know, and I use that. I be like, listen, I had a brother. He died. He OD'd. He started with alcohol, started with weed, and move on to other things.